I am ready to absolutely tear up the golf course today. These E-ranks have no idea what's about to hit them. Back on the brand new golf account today, the next installment of the Zero to Hero series. I'm currently in D rank. Hopefully I can push into the C ranks by the end of the video here today. We'll see how it goes. Starting off hole 16. Definitely going for the shortcut here.
Nice shot.
It's only 15-mile-an-hour wind, so can't give it too much adjustment. Looks like I gave it a very good amount there. I land on the fairway. Get to skip over the rough too. And a chance to start the video off with a chip-in eagle. Let's see if we can get that done here. Ooh, not quite.
Nice approach.
Just needed a tad more adjustment to the right there. So too bad, but it was a pretty good approach, I guess. And starting off the game with a birdie.
Nice birdie.
So here we go. What did I tell you? These E-ranked players, they're not ready for what's going to hit them today. Starting off, hole number 1, already have solo control of first place. A 3-point lead, and you better believe I'm not giving that up anytime soon. So moving on to hole number 2, hole 18 here, we will obviously take a look at the wind before we make any decisions. And very nice wind, eagleable wind for sure.
Nice shot.
My personal kryptonite on hole 18 is shooting the ball too far from stroke 3. Very often will I overshoot the green and actually land on the fairway past. Really not looking to do that today, because with such minimal wind, I do think there are going to be some eagles here. So I have to make sure I am one of those players who eagles it to maintain first place. Looks like it's too much. Well, once again, the kryptonite strikes and I land on the fairway.
Nice approach.
Okay, not quite enough juice on the chip there. Very, very close, so... That's now 2 chips in the first 2 holes where I've landed 1 foot away. Both of those chips were for eagle, but instead of being on 28, I'm only on 20. And after I just finished saying that I wasn't going to give up the lead, I have gone and given up the lead.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But not a worry in the world here. I'm on good pace, have good momentum right now. Moving on to hole 4, it doesn't look like there's any wind at the moment. And I'm really not sure about the aim when the pin position is back left, because when your ball hits the green, it is going to move to one side. I think it's going to go to the left, but I'm really not sure.
Nice shot.
Okay, it did go to the left because I moved to the right and I still ended up left of the hole. So I'm 4.8 feet away from that chip-in eagle.
Nice birdie.
But my consistency is paying dividends right now as I find myself back in first place on 30 points. Having a bit of a back and forth match with Sim Bim here. Currently I find myself 2 points up as we move on to hole 6. Looks like the hole is in a pretty good position for a birdie, and I'm not sure if these players know about the hole 6 strategies, so maybe I can utilize that to my advantage. Hopefully secure the birdie here, maybe extend my lead a little bit.
Nice shot.
And I could have been a little more to the right, to be honest, but this spot should be fine. And yeah, this hole is very much on the near side of the green, so I'll have to get some good backspin here.
Nice shot.
Alright, not too bad of a stroke, all things considered.
Nice on.
Only 9 feet away for the birdie on 6. I'll take that approach. And luckily I'm on a pretty good part of the green. Doesn't look too slanted. And there it is. Another very good birdie there on hole 6. And here we go. As I had hoped at the beginning of the hole, I was able to extend my lead there. So I now hold a 5-point lead as we move on into the finals on 40 points here. Again, pretty decent pace. Moving on to hole 2. Looks like there's some very strong wind at the moment. I think full power on the 7. I'm actually not sure if this is going to be enough. So I think I'll club up, go a little more power, add some backspin.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Wow, I did not need that backspin. Looks like we were on a fast track for the hole-in-one and just spun way back away from the hole there. That wind is pretty damn strong. I thought I gave it quite a lot of power, but I guess not. I missed the putt there, but yeah, it's not going to affect the outcome of the game. Obviously, it would have been nice to get the clean 50 points, but I'll settle for 47 and the win. And there it is. Looks like in the end, Leanne made it up to 3 points behind, but still a 1-stroke lead and a first place victory there. That is going to be a rank up into D+. Let's see if we can get maybe halfway to D+. Take a look here. And pretty good rank. Let's jump into another game. First game in D+ here comes in a relatively balanced lobby, I would say. There's 2 players who are higher ranked than me, a couple other D players, a few E players. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I do think I can get into the C ranks today, C-. I think just 2 wins will get me into C-, so let's go for that right now. 22-mile-an-hour headwind. Don't think we'll make it onto the green. No, not quite. A little bit too much wind there. I do wonder if this fairway is slanted at all. If I can just putt straight and make it in, but I don't want to risk it, so I'll just chip. Okay, seriously?
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
There was a number of chips last game where I came 1 foot away from the chip in and just had to tap it in with a putter. Looks like that trend is going to continue today, so that's unfortunate, but what's different about this game as opposed to last game is that I will be starting not in first place. I'll be down 3 points to 2 people. Last game I had solo control over first place after the first hole. Now I've got to play catch up. 4 holes left to play catch up here. Gonna be locking in for the rest of the game. Gotta make sure I get the dub here. Moving on to hole 18. I cannot make the same mistake as I did last time. Must secure the eagle here.
Nice shot.
Just think about this. If I get a birdie here, and one of the 2 players who got a birdie last hole get an eagle, I would be down 7 points, and that's just ridiculous now. Unfortunately for me, I'm not in a very good position for stroke 2. After I just said that I needed to lock in, I had a terrible stroke. But for real now is when I lock in. Now it's over for everyone else in the room. Unfortunately, when I lock in, it's GG go next for them. Okay, my practice swings keep curving to the right for some reason. I've done like 10 of them so far. Holy cow, that was a terrible, terrible shot.
Klasse Schlag!
Alright, that's much better. First chip of the game after coming up to a foot away 3 times. And this chip came right when I needed it most. Like I said, needed the eagle to keep myself in the game. A great 14 points there from 18. So here we go. Looks like I was the only one to eagle that. So I will be moving myself up into first place. Only by 1 point though. So it's still a very close game. It's between me and Calvin right now. Third place is on 15, so 6 points behind me. So it would take a pretty major meltdown for them to catch up to me.
Nice shot.
But I gotta stay locked in because it's only 1 point separating me and second place. Now there's strong wind here on hole 10, 29 mile an hour, so I can definitely see a lot of pars here. Let's see if I can secure the birdie, maybe extend my lead, possibly up to 4 points. Let's see how it shakes up here.
Nice shot.
Okay, pretty bad chip, but I do think I can get the birdie putt here.
Nice on.
19 feet away, but relatively flat green. And yes, I can just barely sink the birdie, but it's going to be 10 points nonetheless. And check this out. As I had mentioned at the beginning of this hole, I am able to extend my lead to 4 points. So I've put myself in a really good position after going down from the first hole. And moving on to hole 12 here. Let's see if we can get another cheeky eagle here. Maybe finish off this game with 55. That would be a pretty good score.
Nice
And it's
shot.
only 9 mile an hour headwind, so we can definitely take the driver off the tee. Obviously, the stroke 2 going to be a lot harder, though, than normal. Going to have pretty good precision. I think just a little bit under full power should be good. I have literally no idea how that person is so far ahead right now, because I went full power on the driver. I think I did, at least. And I'm only here, so I have no idea how she made it there. That's actually, like, really crazy. I wonder if she's hacking.
Nice shot.
That's about the power that I wanted. Let's see if it was the right calculation. Yeah, it looks like it wasn't too bad.
Nice on.
16 feet away, I'll take that. Chance for a putting eagle here. And that chance was taken, so a really good eagle here from 12. And my lead, which was at 4, is now at 10. So game's already over. I am in absolute menace down here in the lower ranks. Moving on to hole 14 for the final hole of the game, and a chance to get a 59 point performance, because if I can secure the eagle here, that will be 59.
Nice shot.
If not, should still be 55 at the minimum. Ooh, darn it. Can't quite make it onto the fairway, so looks like my eagle chances are down the drain. I think from here I'll just be in the bunker. Yeah. Not really much I could have done there. If I went full power driver and I cleared the bunker, I would have just rolled way past the green. Ooh, can't quite get the chip in there. Obviously just needed a tiny bit more adjustment to the right. It's really fine margins in this game, it really is. Well, unfortunately, I cannot secure the 59 point performance. 55 is going to have to do. 55 points, though, nothing to be ashamed of. I did miss birdie on the first hole of this game, which was 17, and missed eagle here.
Congratulations.
So I did drop 7 points, but not a big deal. That is going to put us within 1 win away of C-. So let's get this rank, and let's jump into one more game here for the video. Alrighty, game number 3 here comes in a stacked lobby. Holy moly. As a D+ player, I got 6 A players. This is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn. This is gonna be a freaking war out here. I'm turning the golf courses into a battlefield right now. I'm on a mission to take down 6 A players. Currently undefeated on this new Smurf account. Let's see if it can stay that way. And riding that 55 point performance, so have some momentum here. Let's kick things off with hole 17.
Hi, how are you?
Nice shot.
Alright, I was low-key hoping I would get the hole-in-one there. Looks like our ball bounced to the left when it hit the fairway. Can't really tell from that angle, but I should have known. I should have adjusted more for that fairway bounce. All good though. Birdie it's going to be from the first hole of the game. A mixed bag there in terms of results. I'm actually extremely surprised that I was the only one to get a birdie. A lot of pars there, but I was definitely expecting more birdies there. If I was playing on my regular Sensei account in the high S ranks, it's very common that I would get the same lobby that I'm in right now, like an A ranked lobby. And I'm pretty sure more people would birdie that, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I am here for the win, regardless of how it gets done. For the third game of this video, we get hole 18 for the second hole of the game. The RNG does whatever the heck it wants to. Yeah, that was really bad. I did not mean to do that. Hopefully I'm not in the water. Okay, not in the water, in the rough though. Not a good place to be right now. I have no idea how that rolled so far. I'm pretty sure our ball bounced like just a few feet after the rough, right next to the cliff, and I somehow rolled all the way through the fairway, through the entire, what is that, 60, 80-foot green.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
And it's funny because this is like the exact same place where I was on 18 from the first game, where I gave it too little power. So I'll make sure to give it a little bit extra this time. Oh, and that was the perfect amount of power you could get. Our ball rattled around the rim there before dropping in for that 3-point dunk.
Huh?
You can make a 3-point dunk, but that's fine. So only 2 eagles there, one from me, one from somebody who parred the first hole. So I'm maintaining a 3-point lead over second and a 7-point lead over third and a 9-point lead over fifth, but that guy's already out of it. Now moving on to the third hole of the game, we have hole 5. And this wind is pretty good wind. I do like to see this kind.
Nice shot.
There's a chance we can drive onto the green and then putt for an eagle. I'm just not sure if the wind is strong enough though. It might leave us just a little bit short. We will find out here momentarily, obviously.
Nice shot.
And it was not enough to get on the green. Left on the fringe. I don't really know if I should putt this, to be honest, because I don't know exactly how much power to get. I don't want to overshoot it and like go way too far. Oh, that was way too much. That was my bad. I meant to give it like 1 1/4 dots. Just swung my arm way too hard there. So, human error there, my mistake. But looks like I can save myself with a nice fringe putt there to still save birdie. So good plays there to maintain my 3-point lead, because had I parred that, I would have been tied for first, would have given up my lead, but still in first place position. Moving on to the 4th hole of the game, which is hole 6. Again, pin is in a good spot for a birdie.
Nice shot.
Could have gone a little more power there, but not too big a deal.
Nice shot.
Ah, looks like that's not going to be enough power. Luckily, I didn't get the backspin though.
Nice approach.
You can see that twirl around my ball. So it definitely slowed me down when I hit the green. But good thing it didn't like completely spin me backwards away from the hole. I sink a pretty safe birdie putt there on hole 6.
Nope.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Very unfortunate sequence of putts there from Tommy, but since I did birdie that, it wouldn't have mattered for him anyway. He would have still been in second regardless of what putts he made. But moving on to the finals here with a comfortable 9-point lead as we move on to hole 20. And looks like the game has given me the bad tee position for this hole. However, the wind is going to help me a lot because
Final round.
left to right wind, as you can see, allows me to adjust over to the right, which means I won't be in danger of hitting this tree right here.
Nice shot.
And from here, should be able to drive right onto the green, or not drive, but chip with the 3-iron. And with this wind, probably just going to go full power with backspin.
Nice shot.
Ooh, didn't need the backspin. And spin right back onto the fringe, so... And that putt won't drop, but I will be able to secure par here.
Nice par.
And that'll bring my performance to 51 points and the first place victory in this lobby that was stacked with A players. So we are definitely going to rank up here. I'm curious to see how much we're going to gain into C- though.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Okay, it's literally the exact same as how much I gained from winning my D rank game into D+. So I don't know if the rankings of the other players really determine how much rank you're going to gain from the wins here, which is how it works when you're in the higher ranks like S rank and A rank, but I'm not entirely sure how the ranking system works this low down. Regardless of that though, pretty good performance today, ranked up twice, D all the way to C-. And that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, hit the like button and I will see you guys in the next one.